Hello, it's your friendly neighborhood host, JT Wheatley, back for another episode of the History Comics Podcast, this time with a new series of the classics, as I am now... We've concluded with Season 5 of my history series, and I'm now hard at work on Season 6, but till then, here are some classic books to go check out again. These are some of the great comic books, at least in my opinion. And the first in this new series will be The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Volume 6, written by Alan Moore with art by Kevin O'Neill, which is a classic and brilliant idea by Moore, in which basically the classic heroes of the pulp novels of the 1800s, from Mina Harker, from... Bram Stoker's Dracula, Captain Nemo from 20,000 Leagues in the Sea, Haley Griffin from The Invisible Man, and Alan Quatermain from King Solomon's Mines, all team up together to serve the British government to take on some nefarious villain, and of course, not everything's what they seem. Moore does a brilliant job just mixing these characters together as one. These are characters that did exist in the same time, and in many ways, you can almost argue these are like the original superheroes in a lot of ways, these classic pulp heroes, with their powerful abilities, cool scientific contraptions and so forth. Nemo's submarine, Haley being invisible, also Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who does a neat twist in the character. He's almost kind of a Hulk in this one, but very well done and cool, especially when he turns into Mr. Hyde, which is a very fascinating take on him. And it's matched perfectly by Kevin O'Neill's gorgeous art, which is nicely detailed and it gives a real feel of like 18th, 19th century Victorian England. Just a great look to it altogether. And easily one of the most unique and fun comic books to come out in recent years. And once again, proof that Alan Moore is a true master of his craft. So yeah, you want to go back and revisit just a great, frankly, superhero team book with a unique twist, check out The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, #1, because that is a true classic.
Great things are coming on the Nerd Bliss podcast. We're changing up our presentation while keeping the candidness that you enjoy. We'll cover all your favorite shows and movies, with maybe a few surprises along the way. And you, yes you, will have opportunities to be on our show on a regular basis. That's right, you've got the Zoom Pro account, and we're going to use it. So be ready. Find us at nerdblisspodcast.com and esonetwork.com, and on all the socials at NerdBlissPod. Nerd Bliss. Listen up.
Now it is June 16th, 2022. Time for the favorite comic of the week. Punisher, #3, by Jason Aaron, Jesus Saez, and Paul Asacia, which finds Frank Castle the Punisher still serving as high slave to the Hand, this time leading them in battle against Ares and his own army. All the while, we get deeper into how Frank Castle became the Hand's high slayer, and apparently their tentacles to him have reached back very far. Jason Aaron does a great job both updating and retconning Frank Castle's origin, getting into actually his first time he's ever killed someone in his view of justice, and it actually fits in perfectly. Aaron knows very well about continuity. He's right in what makes Frank Castle really tick, and of course it gets into the larger thing about Frank Castle, because his current killing spree was started, of course, when his family was slaughtered, but now his wife is alive thanks to Hand's ability to resurrect the dead. It makes you wonder just what he has left to kill for, but the cliffhanger here does definitely show it, as the Hand still has a few more tricks up their sleeve. And it's matched perfectly, of course, by Jesus Saez, the gorgeous, gritty art that takes place in the present. At the same time, Paul Asacia is more cartoony, kind of like pencil drawing art taking place in the past, showing how a young Frank Castle became the murderer that he is today. And this is easily one of the most exciting takes in The Punisher in years. Really starts delving into who is Frank Castle and what really makes him kill. And it's just a great read from the beginning to end so far. And yeah, looking forward to the next one. Just great work all around. And with that, we'll conclude this episode of the Classics for this week. Join me again next week with another episode. And until then, go out and enjoy yourself a good comic book. And if you can, check out League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Volume 1, because that is a true classic.